Hello everyone, this is Dancho Danchev. I'm an internationally recognized cybercrime researcher, security blogger, OSINT analyst, and threat intelligence gathering analyst. I'm currently running one of the security industry's most popular security publications, which is my personal blog. It's called Dancho Danchev blog, mine streams of information security knowledge, where I managed to attract approximately 5.6 million page views since its original start back in December 2005. When I was busy acting as a managing director and running the infamous AstaLovista.com portal. My current position is a DNS threat researcher at Who is HML API since January 2021, where I've been producing a variety of high quality and published and discussed before cybercrime research case studies, which you can find at our at our company's website, which is https slash WhoisXML API.com, and I've decided to record a video manual demonstration discussing in depth and offering the necessary technical details behind the recent InFraud cybercrime friendly forum community organization bust, where multiple cyber criminals behind the website were finally brought to justice with over a decade of media echo effect achieved due to the enormous popularity of the InFraud Organization cybercrime friendly forum community across the entire cybercrime ecosystem. In this 1 hour tutorial, I will be using Maltego in combination with my personal OSINT research and technical correction gathering methodology, including the fact that I've been sitting on a treasure trove of actionable intelligence on an InFraud gang for a while, where the ultimate goal will be to communicate my technical findings to WhoisXML API's audience and specific users and readers interested in learning more behind the internet connecting infrastructure of the InFraud Organization. Mm, let's start from the basics, which in this case include the active dossier building technique and methodology, which I've established throughout the years, in specific the actual monitoring of some of the primary domains behind the gang's online operations, including one of their primary internet address, which leads us to use several high-profile and extremely relevant community and vendor-based services for the purpose of reaching the actual domain and internet address information, potentially exposing the entire internet connected infrastructure of the InFraud cybercrime gang. Let's start from the basics by basically feeding back a set of InFraud related domain names into the extremely popular Maltego tool, which I'm currently doing. Apologies, this was a minor mistake on my behalf. Okay, so here we go. Here are some of the primary domains of the InFraud Organization, which I managed to obtain throughout the years. I've been actively collecting these domains using open source intelligence. I've also managed to identify some of the key personal email address accounts behind some of the primary members of the InFraud Organization, including one of their primary internet address, where they used to host one of their primary domain back in the day. What I will be doing next is that I will be demonstrating who is HTML API's features in particular. What we will be doing is we will be using our historical WHOIS records database for the purposes of establishing the foundations for successful cyber attack campaign attribution, including internet infrastructure based attribution attack campaign. Let's wait there for a moment. Mm, by the time we actually end up with the results in this particular case, what we will be doing next is to actually look for the one of the key important piece of information that we need for the purpose of this case study, which is the registrant email address, which based on our vast and in-depth database of real-time and historical WHOIS data and information could really assist current and ongoing investigations, both personally and both by WHOIS HTML API users. That also includes law enforcement and probably US based or international intelligence agencies who might be looking forward and actually might be interested in digging a little bit deeper into the internet connecting infrastructure. of the bad guys internationally. Okay, now that we have established the actual historical records for these domains, including the actual search for the registered email address. What we will be doing next is to actually find these email address accounts. We will be trying to separate them in a separate cluster of activity where we will be looking for additional clues. Once again, using WhoisXML API's infrastructure and vast database of historical and real-time based Whois information. Okay, so what we got here is we got one of the registered email address accounts which is using Whois privacy GAT type of service. We also got another one which we don't really need for this purpose, including another one. And we got to some pretty important email address accounts, which are personal email address accounts, which have been used to register some of the primary domains used by the InFraud Organization. What we will be doing now is to actually do a reverse Whois search in terms of finding out all the currently registered domains by the same group of individuals and organizations that are running and maintaining the InFraud Organization, and we'll be eventually looking for additional clues in terms of finding out additional domains. And here we go. We already got ccvv2dumps.com, which is pretty obvious and leads us to an online e-shop for stolen credit cards information. We also will continue looking for additional clues in terms of domain registrations with this domain name, with this personal email address account. We'll be continuing to do this. This time using WhoisXML API's historical reverse Whois search, which has huge potential to expose all the domain names that are known to have been registered by the same set of individuals that originally registered the original InFraud organization domains. This is pretty interesting, mostly because here we go. We've already managed to find an additional set of domains, which, as you can see, are pretty interesting and pretty obvious. These are online e-shops for stolen credit card information, which are registered by the same individuals that are not to have been registering, that are not to have registered original InFraud forum domains. Here we go with another set of domains. This time we'll be looking for additional clues in terms of finding out additional domain names that are not have been operated by the gang. And here we go with another set of domains, which, as you can see, basically represent online e-shops of stolen credit card data and information. Okay, so now that we have established the foundations for successful mapping and reconnaissance of the internet-based infrastructure of the InFraud Organization, we will be once again continuing this case study, this time with an internet address that is known to have been used by the actual InFraud Organization for the purpose of running the actual forum domain. In this particular case, we will be running on a technique known as passive DNS. In this case, we just use Farsight Security's passive DNS search service, which is already returning some pretty impressive and interesting results. What we've got here is yet another portfolio of rogue and fraudulently registered domains, courtesy of the actual gang that has been operating the InFraud Organization, which, as you can see, are pretty interesting and can eventually lead us to additional clues as to the real intentions and whereabouts of the InFraud Organization. I wanted to take the time and effort to say a big thanks to everyone who's been listening to this manual video tutorial courtesy of me, Dancho Danchev, for WhoisXML API. Thank you, and stay tuned for an additional set of manuals, training guides, and tutorials using Maltego in the very short term. Thank you. Goodbye.